But them nobody not real life, them body not cartoon or comedy. Say them body not them bathroom with them lady. You not ready? But them nobody not real life, them body not cartoon or comedy. And them body not them bathroom with them lady. You not ready? But them nobody not real life. But me no know where them feel like. Say them but Khalifa know them a hack it. This is not no computer system, you can't get fi hack it. Move out of me when me a knock it. Stop going like your skin tougher than your bulletproof jacket.
We are the first to pop it up and knock it in a hurry. We not take no sorry. Never. Always a carry. I've been jumping over balconies from several stories. Some big thing we are rolling. Fool them always loaded. Tell them come back. Me no afraid to knock it banded. Knock it. Me no afraid to knock it banded. Knock it. No afraid to knock it banded. Anywhere you get it, we knock it there.
Yo, I ain't gonna put no comment. Much love, hugs, and kisses, darlings. Grandma rising. How y'all doing? Well, me, I'm doing fine. Even though no one asked. I just thought I'd slip that in. That's gonna become my new saying. Dat 504, much love, Sasha. Much love, hugs, and kisses to you both. Barbie, much love, hugs, and kisses, my darling bro. How you doing? Y'all. Look, Jazzy. I was gonna come here. Be grateful that I didn't see that when it happened, because it would have been my Saturday. And I was quite hyped Saturday with lots of visceral and fire in my blood, okay? So you would have gotten all of that heat, okay? So be thankful that I noticed it my Sunday morning. And by the time I got my day started, ate my 10,000 calorie breakfast, had my 50,000 calorie cup of coffee, then had my husband and my nurse assistant roll my big 2,500 pound ass out the bed and roll me down the stairwell to my bucket that's in the bathroom and then hose me off and shit and get me ready for my day. My whole attitude had changed and I was in a calmer place. So I dropped in some places, right? What's up, Joe Lamar? I don't like saying the average part because there's nothing average. Grandma, much love, hugs, and kisses to you both. Welcome. Cynthia, welcome. Much love, hugs, and kisses to you too. Good to see you here. Now, I half-assed look at my chat. I'm just telling you all this up front when I really want to just have a conversation. Observer, much love, hugs, and kisses. And as you can see, welcome to your room. I'm going from my phone because I'm lazy this morning. I didn't feel like going through StreamYards. Okay, this is much quicker, easier. And it's while I'm chilling. So where was I at? Oh, yeah, my fat ass getting rolled out to the garden in January weather to get my fat 2,500, now 2,750 pound ass washed the fuck down. Because, I never get out the bed and shit. Patty, much love, hugs, and kisses to you, darling. And now I'm being told by a piss poor bitch that I need to chase down a treadmill. Well, that might be so. And if that's so, if you feel I need to chase down a treadmill, by all means donate, okay? It's in the About section. The last video said read the About section. That should help you. I see it, sis. Our team name is back. I'll see it. And it's not hidden. They better have gave us our team name back. The fuck? Somebody must have been trying to fuck with us. Or maybe I released it because I went in and looked at my settings. Bibs! Yeah, that's our gaming team. That's the female branch. So if you're a female shooter, holler at us. Okay? See, Jazzy, that's how I know you're not really a tarot reader, okay? And I hate when people say tarot. That is not the correct way to pronounce it. It's tarot. 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 The T on the end is silent. Tarot. Now I'm going to start giving pronunciation classes and English classes for some of you presenters and commentators. And it's not me being smart or anything, but when you out here and you think you the hot shit, but you done lost your tribe while stalking another tribe, then you kind of like below piss poor. You kind of below where I scrape off the bottom of my motherfucking Chanel shoe. One of my wigs, my weave, is your rent, bitch. Your rent and your bill money for the month. I don't wear nothing but Malaysian if I'm going to wear it. And I have up to 4-5 bundles in my hair. Specifically made for me, by the way. Meaning my stylist actually got on a plane, flew to China, talked to the company, looked at my shit, and then bought it. And then came back and put it in my head. So I got to pay for all of that. Fuck you talking about? I need to be chasing a treadmill. Yeah, okay. You need to be chasing a hairstylist. I try not to listen to other people's shit because, you know what, I don't want what happens and what they got to say. Because, see, what I'm going to tell you is you're getting an intuitive reading right now. I haven't pulled any cards, whether they be tarot or oracle, and I specialize in oracle cards, okay? I'm not connected to the tarot yet. I try, I sleep with them, I do every fucking thing, okay? They just don't speak to me yet. But the oracle cards do. The pendulum does, and my intuitiveness does, okay? And this is how I know you fail at all forms of deviation, Jazzy. This is how I know you fail. First of all, you didn't see yourself losing your tribe. Not even when you got the warning of McDonald's. That was a warning, okay? You have no empathy. And I say empathy, although it should be sympathy. Because are you not a product of the system? See, you portaled into this world with a dark spot on you. You portaled in through a crackhead, a blemish. You already came with one. See, I didn't come with that. I didn't portal through a crackhead. But I need to be chasing the treadmill, though, right? Remember you said that. What did chasing the treadmill get you? All you skinny bitches out there that want to talk the fuck about my weight, what has your body done for you? Inside and out. What has it motherfucking done for you? Oh, wait. Where you bitches at?
Just let the hook sing.
I'm waiting. Excuse me. Y'all will be all in my fucking bushes, all the fucking my comment section. Oh, by the way, Jazzy, I know that trolls with you. Because as soon as I blocked them and I put that live out, now you are recognizing me. Next time, put the ad in front of my name so you can be sure that I see what you say. Why hide behind what you say? Why hide it? If you're going to say it, bitch, say it. See how I added you? Because I want you to hear what the fuck I'm saying about you. And I'm not trying to flame you right now. I know what I said about you and Wanda being two peas in the same pot and two piss poor mamas, and neither one of you had any right to speak on Eliana or what that child may have gone through, allegedly, we don't know, and Velvet as a whole because of your record. Hurt. I know it hurt, because it's true. Truth hurts. I'm 15 years older than you.
That's that dude.
You know what I was doing on my 20s? I was on my back. My legs were spread apart. I was on my knees. I was having all kinds of good time. Let me tell you how good I am. By the time I was 30, let's say 27 to 30, I could smell good sex. Meaning I could walk past a man and pick up his pheromones. I still can. It's a gift. Not all women can do it. I have not had terrible sex since I was like 22, 23. And that's without a dick pic, because I'm old enough to be before the times when, sending motherfuckers dick pics was kind of a weirdo type kind of thing. You had to be a certain type of female to do that. And I'm not hating on those females. I mean, they paved the way for you young motherfuckers today to phone bone. We started, I'm just saying, but we ain't had no pictures. We had to use our imaginations and things. Okay, that's the generation I'm from. If I was certain peoples around here, mama, I would have already had you in my arms for a year or so, or you'd have been like a couple months going on a year. I'm not going to speak his name, but we know who mama we talking about. I'm just saying. That's the age gap. So it's possible. In fact, I have children older than you, too. And I know some people like to say, oh, they're your husband children. Who do you think I married with my husband? That's how I know you a piss poor bitch too. Because you a wife and you don't even know how to be a wife. Or you ain't never been a wife. When you marry the man or the woman, you marry that baggage. What the fuck? Some of you young bitches need to learn this. That's why the fuck you out here crying about some nigga that ain't even cheese up for you. Fuck. Crying. Presenting receipts. Like we think that shit is like salacious. I mean, really. A suspected gay man talking about the fact he might have ate ass. Who gives a fuck? If a straight man eat a straight bitch's ass, who gives a fuck? Who haven't watched porn and shit? I mean, really, we all supposed to be adults around here. The fuck? Who cares? But who the fuck leaves after a court date coming from the crazy hospital with literally a horse mane sewn to their head and go see a dude that they think they gonna choose up for and he gonna choose up for them? I'm just saying. And I'm not trying to flame you. See, this is just an intuitive read. Because since I first approached you, you keep saying, nobody needs to do it, nobody needs to do it. I tell myself you never need to do this. I threw my hat in genuinely to have an interview with you. But I already know you're not going to do it. Because you can't sit down with no real woman that know what the fuck you done did. Without being a part of the crew that know what you done did, okay? I just know from life experience. Now, I guess you ain't had no woman, because it seemed like the women in your life have failed you, including the one that born you. Because she dropped the ball and allowed you to become a part of the system. That's why you have no sympathy for your children. And sympathy means that you have experienced what they have experienced. And so therefore, you understand the pain, the hurt, the distance, the disappointment, the loneliness, the insecurity. But because, and I hate to use this word, okay? Because it's overused now. Narcissists. You can't even empathize with your children. Meaning that, you haven't experienced, this is the difference between sympathy and empathy, okay? Empathy means that you have not had the experience. So you've never lived in the system like me. I've never lived in the system. I don't know what it is to go through the system. I don't know what it is to sit up in foster care and to be unsure, unloved, one of the least desirable. At least that's how I feel, because I'm now separated from those that took the responsibility from the Creator to be responsible for me until the day they close their eyes, or God forbid, I close my eyes. And even if I should close my eyes before they do, they will honor me until the day they close their eyes. But you want a man choose up you, right? Knowing that you just came from the crazy home. Right? And that you care for your children and your heart hurt was broken so much that instead of moving into a hotel, let's say it is true, because I can see that, not wanting to be where they took my children away from me, or where I lost my children, or wherever there was some traumatic event. But instead of begging for a hotel suite, yeah, I said a suite because I'm not even going to do you bad and put you in an economy hotel out by the airport. No, I ain't going to do that. Because for a plane ticket, you could get you a nice suite. Well, at least for mine, because, I don't ride economy. I don't even want to do premium economy unless it's the last last seat on that flight and I got to be on. Excuse me. To be in the same state. Now you don't even have to stay in the same city, because you can Uber, Lyft, whatever nowadays, right? Take the train, the bus, the Greyhound, whatever. But that you're not more than an hour away from your kids. I don't even want to be an hour, because what if I get that phone call that say, you got 10 minutes to get here? Because I've had that phone call. You need to come home right now. What you gonna do? Because you'll get that phone call even if your children in the system. That you need to come right now. When you get that phone call, that means this is the last chance you probably going to have to say and get out what you need to get out. But this goes back to the fact that you portaled in. Much love, hugs, and kisses, beloved. Much love, hugs, and kisses, Maya. Much love, hugs, and kisses, darlings. Welcome to the room. I'm just going through my chat to release some shit. Kayla, if I haven't spoken, much love, hugs, and kisses to you, darling. Welcome to the room. I hope I got everybody that's speaking. Indigo, much love, hugs, and kisses, darling. Welcome to the room. Now, this is, like I said, Jazzy. This is not me roasting you, even though you are on a spit and you overtop the fire. But, goodness, and I researched this because I tried to have an argument with myself whether or not being resurrected from the fire was a good thing or not. Should you avoid the fire to begin with? And I have yet to come to a negative conclusion on that, albeit I've tried. I'm doing my research. See, that's something you young ones that get out here and think you got the powers to do certain things. When I don't care, you don't. You're a mother. Oh, speaking of mothers and being a matriarch, how is you going to do that retreat and your kids at home eating the wings off roaches? And I'm not trying to say that to be mean enough. That's about what step they were away from. I mean, basically, that's what CPS said, right? Allegedly. Your kid's hungry. That one was on the titty for a long time. Like, she should have been off the titty. I wasn't going to say that. But let's be honest, since, I need to chase down a treadmill. You should have been pumping your Raisinets. I heard that word the other day. It don't apply to the person that it was used for. They got more crab apples. But this one over here is truly dried up because her shit getting sucked on every day by a baby, which means you really shouldn't have a man sucking on your titties. Was she still lactating, Buddy? Yeah, that's a question for Buddy. I haven't had a question for Buddy this whole time. So here's my first question to Buddy, because I may have others. I'm not going to say only. Was she lactating still? Yeah, I asked that. That's one question that's been left out. And we're going to get, salacious about it. You're not supposed to share that titty with the baby, right? That's just downright nasty. Awareness. Much love, hugs, and kisses. Welcome to the room. Bo. Much love, hugs, and kisses, dog. Welcome to the room. I mean, seriously, was she still lactating? Because that baby was like 2 or 3. That's how she was surviving. That's why she was crying like that. Because she don't even got cereal mixed in with her milk yet. She just was hanging off your titty. Yeah, hanging off your titty. While you try to get the other titty to a dude? Oh, this is my shit right here. See? This is what I am, Jazzy. Tell them we no block like that and we no dress. Only follow me like me, so them a dress. How come we still look clean and them a mess? Eventually they will see who is watching over me. I'm a grown man and I do what I'm supposed to do. Mama told me, show me your friends and I show you you. You can see the lies they told us becoming true. Tell them that we blessed so they know when we coming through. Soldiers no longer with us, now they live through the crew. I'm bringing the gorillas, you only bringing the glue. Think you got the answers, you really don't have a clue. Life's a write-off, but don't ever bite off more than you can chew. There's some, there's plenty, then there's few. Can't find any to spit it like I spew. We get money and stay fresh. When they ask about us, make sure you tell them that they blessed. I'm blessed, say we blessed, say we blessed, say we blessed. Tell them we blessed, tell them we blessed, tell them we blessed. Now see me spend my last to impress. Tell them me no miss my own, me invest. Make them know me girlfriend want put inverse. Tell them me still look fine. I'm still am blow them mind. So you know see me pressure no man like. But see, you don't know nothing about that shit, Jazzy, but you try to play like you do. I'm chasing a treadmill. You chasing sanity and life. You know why? Because you pulled in with a Blythe. That's why you have no problem. You nonchalant about what the fuck you going through right now. And all them bitches that's over there sitting in your chat and like, okay, I'm going to say the red picture truth because I keep confusing myself on who is who, okay? The white picture, I love you, darling. It ain't you. The red picture, I seen your messy shit, bitch, and I got it on screenshot. You over there bigging up Jazzy, right? And then right after that, you went over to Fondy Fees and you was bigging up Fondy Fee talking about Jazzy. Y'all got the screenshots. And then you left from over Fondy Fees, right? And you was over in ZX, back bigging up ZX and Jazzy. And fuck Fondy Fee. You a messy little bitch. But you supposed to be Jazzy friend, right? Bitch, Jazzy, you need to be more selective, not just on men, but the people that you surround yourself with, and those that you listen to and hold on to, and those that you let go. Like, I'm not calling you piss poor just to be mean. That's your image. That's your public image. That's the image you've given to your brand of a torn, worn out, big nosed pelican looking bitch. The stork, you probably, I'm not going to say that because that's kind of a sideways diss on the children. So what I'm going to say is you fucked the stork when he dropped your packages off. Or your mama did because, you know, they your looks. Savage, much love, hugs, and kisses. Tammy, much love, hugs, and kisses. Welcome to the room, darlings. I hope y'all hitting that like. I want my likes up. Get me in the algorithms, y'all. Because it's 2021 and it's the year of revelations. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. So if y'all looking for who Key was in 2020, she don't live here no more, okay? I'm enjoying being a free agent with no ties, no binds holding me. I'm free. You bitches can get it. I don't give a fuck. Especially you skinny bitches that like to say the first thing, you know, which they all say, which I'm tired of fucking hearing. Can y'all get some new shit? Some new material? Excuse me, because you've already proved being a skinny bitch ain't really that good of a deal when you don't have you a high quality man. I'm just saying. You can't even get you a man with a 5-digit income, let alone a six figure income. Let's be honest about this. You flying yourself out. Yeah, I said yourself. Them men not flying into you. No, they not doing that. Even when you down and out. See, you can talk about my husband all you want. You can call him cross-dressers. Just because for one Halloween he wanted to be a TV character that just so happens to be played by a very famous Irishman. Okay? Very famous. And the series still comes on TV. Okay? And the series is funny as fuck. But you know, Medeva, you might as well be calling Tyler Perry a cross-dressing man too. Not Medeva. Medeva, I do that to you every time. I'm sorry. Medea. So Tyler Perry is a cross-dressing man too. And so was my dude, what was the comedian name that could sing? Used to be Geraldine. So that show how stupid you are. Okay? Soapbox, much love, hugs, and kisses. Welcome to the room. I'm just saying, they want to hate on my man because the British, they got a weird, over here in the UK, especially in England, they got a weird sense of humor. Like, if you ever see Monty Python, you get what I'm saying. I don't understand all of it, but some of it is funny, but I'm not into slapstick comedy and shit. Flip Wilson, thank you, yes, that was Geraldine, yeah, he a cross-dresser too, right, okay. But with him supposedly being all that and fat, even though he's 6'2" and a former rugby player, my husband, there's nothing fat about my husband. He might have a little beer belly now, because we on lockdown and shit. And so I let him drink to his heart's content while I smoke to my heart. What we got to do? We in the house all day besides fuck and walk around each other naked. We empty nesters. Fuck. Grandkids and shit. Oh, here's another thing about that man that y'all like to talk about so much. He was married for a number of years to his first wife in a loving marriage that was fruitful and plentiful. Okay? For whatever reason, the creator decided that her time was done on this plane. And that left that man with a house full of children, two of them minors, while he grieving his heart out for his first wife. You know what didn't happen? I tell you what didn't happen. Those children didn't go hungry. Those children didn't lose out on their education. Those children had clean clothes and shoes and uniforms for school. That man took himself, when he was at his lowest, into his own closet to make sure that his children, while they were grieving the loss of a parent, could do what they needed to do so that when they became of legal age, that they would understand what it meant to be right by their own children who are now our grandchildren. Now, you wonder why I love this man. This is why I love this man. This is why I chose up. I had other options. He wasn't my only option. I could be in Southern California right now with another high quality, high valued man that made six, or at the time made 6 figures a year.
I'm sorry, you guys. My dogs are freaking out because somebody's knocking on the front door.
Much love, hugs, and kisses, though. But I need to be welcome to the room. If I haven't spoken, oh, my darling diva, much love, hugs, and kisses, darling. Welcome to the room. Jordan, much love, hugs, and kisses. Welcome to the room, my darling. Did I speak? Much love, hugs, and kisses. Welcome to the room. I'm trying to make sure I get y'all. I'm half-ass reading the chat. I'm just seeing names, not what y'all saying. But you know, I should be chasing the treadmill. My husband, he's a chubby chaser and a cross dresser. But when he asked me to court me after chasing me for 2 years, and I said, if you want me, come get me. 2 weeks later, his plane ticket was bought, and I already knew the first week he was going to show up. And at the end of that first week, he had already made a commitment to come back on his next break for like 2 to 3 weeks, and he did. And that's when he met my parents. Because all three were alive at the time, or really four, were alive at the time. Well, more than that, about 4, 5, 6, 6 parents. I had 6 parents. It's a complicated thing, okay? But anyway, so they were all, including my natural parents. See, understand this, Jazzy. He did what he was supposed to do. He sat down with one of my fathers over a bucket of beers at our hall. Yeah, I said our hall, so that tell you what type of family I come from. We got a post and we have a hall. Okay? And they all showed up to my father's funeral. All of them. There was a declaration made on my father's death. Okay? And it was read out. Fuck you talking about. See, that brings me to this again, Jazzy. Where is the illustrious vet father of yours? I told you where mine is. He is in Garrison Forest, in Maryland, in Baltimore County, Maryland. That is where my illustrious father is. My illustrious vet father is in Garrison Forest. And let me tell you something else, Jazzy. While I should be chasing a fucking treadmill, My husband, I had only been home for 2 weeks after our engagement when my father passed away. So he never got a chance to walk me down the aisle like he was so excited to do. Do you not know my fiance flew in and I had only been gone for 2 weeks? The whole week of bereavement, okay? You know, after everything been set up, people flying in for the services. Maybe you don't know nothing about this. People flying in for the services. You got people coming over to see you, food being dropped off by every fucking body. You gotta sit there and wait after you done made the arrangements. You gotta go look at the body. Somebody gotta go look at it, approve it. You know, then it's gotta be set out, the flowers, all that type of shit. Then you gotta do the wake, the family hour, the actual funeral. Then you gotta go do the ceremony. Cause see, I have an illustrious vet father. So that means when we showed up to Garrison Forest, not only was there a flag ceremony in the funeral home, but there was a flag ceremony when we got to Garrison Forest, okay? And vets know what that means. Taps was played and everything. You see, you were born with a blight, right? That's why you passing that on. You want to sit there and you want to fucking chase all you really chase Nature Boy and Velvet. And this is not me taking up for them because I by no means am taking up for them. They got their own issues. But neither you nor Wanda have any right to talk on what's going on with Eliana. Jazzy, you betrayed the trust of your daughter when you got online and you told everybody how she had been molested. And I'm going to put alleged behind that because I don't want my name attached to saying it was true. That's true. Because you're a known liar, an attention seeker. So I can't see it past you putting that lie out because the whole story never really made sense to me. But is that the baby daddy, allegedly, or man that has the children right now? Or is it the one that beat your ass that you had to run from? And that's why you at where you at now. And spent time in the shelter. We the people would like to know. Yeah, I see you too, bitch. I see you. Yeah, your picture on my page. That tooth is horrendous. So I guess since you borrowed one from me, I'ma borrow from you. We the people would like to know. Now, Jazzy, like I said, this ain't a roast. This is just me reading you real quick. And I'm still waiting for you to tell me how are you Faye. Please. I would like to know how you Faye. I think you can't answer these questions. That's why it was easier for you to say, oh, you need to stay out of my business and chasing me and be chasing the treadmill. Bitch, I'm not chasing you. I'm talking about you, your content. Uh-huh. This is my commentary on your business, which you made your business. So therefore, it is my business. It's all of our business. Look, the real Faye don't enter a nasty house. The real Faye, right? They like things that wasn't even in that house, okay? And I'm not even going to say what it is. I'm not. Do your own fucking research. Indigo Blues has a whole series. I'm sure she probably covered it. I have to apologize for not being caught up on the series. But life happens. You know, I disconnected for a few days because I really love my husband. You understand? And sometimes I'll be feeling a certain type of way. And I just want to blast the block with nothing but fuck me songs. Okay? Right. You get look, I got more than four children, but I have four children by my six grandkids, right? And by the time I came along in their life, the youngest son is like younger than my oldest son by like 3 months, because his birthday is the day before mine. So we both like we always have clinked, cinched up together since the first time we met. It just was gonna happen. Cause he was born on the day that heralded my birth, okay? Point blank, period. That day, everybody in the States always tell the story of July the 4th about how, the fireworks herald my birth. Everybody told my mother she couldn't go to the family cookout and shit because I was coming that day. And she said, no, she not coming till tomorrow. And she went down there and stuck her feet in the, if you know Cherry Hill, she went and stuck her feet in the in-ground pool and like just chilled out down there while the family went all to the family picnic. And shit, they told my mother she couldn't go. I was the first baby, the first grandbaby. So we just like, I ain't had no problems. I married a man, I married the children. That's what some of you bitches need to learn. If you're gonna marry a man with children, or if you're gonna, even dudes, if you're gonna marry a woman with children, be prepared to look out for them children just like you would if they was your own seed. And work with the baby daddy if he in their life. And if he not in their life, then fill the gap. Or if she not in their life, fill the gap. But leave the doors open so that if they want to be there, they can be there. But see, this is shit Jazzy don't understand. That's why she can't pick no man, but she got 5 babies. The fuck kind of shit is that? You 31 and you got 5 babies. But I was 31. Oh my God. Let me tell you, it wasn't one dick that had asked me to leave them alone, and I stalked them so badly that they erased their fucking social media. That's how bad your pussy is. That's how bad it is. And I'm not talking about the physical pussy and pussy is not just the instrument, meaning it's not just what's between your legs. It's everything you present. From the time you show that man your face or whatever, everything you present. You want me to tell you what I saw in that car video? That he was like, that he took it and he really did take that picture. It was to prove how bad you really look. And there was more receipt for him to say, look, this crazy bitch actually really did show up. Let's think like a man, ladies. Okay? Seriously. You bitches, y'all need to know how to like upgrade. Upgrade. You already got issues. And coming with baggage. Recognize you come with baggage. You know what I'm saying? Yes, men must pursue. Men like to chase. And really, if you're a real woman, you like to be chased. Like, I know y'all be like, Key, you talk about sex a lot. That's because I'm a freak and I ain't ashamed of it. I came out and let my respectable Christian preaching missionary family know that I truly was my father's son, even though I'm a female. But I have his personality and his face, okay? I'm the female version of him. I am named for him. My birth one, anyway. Okay? There's no fooling who I am. And the older I get, the more I look like him. Sometimes it haunts my mother, okay? Especially since he gone on away from here. Like, I can do certain filters and, like, try to, when my mother answer the phone and, like, spook her out, and she hates it. Well, Black History Month. Okay, they gave us the shortest month. Well, you made me see. This is why I don't look at the chat. Because I went, oh, wait a minute. I need to start pinning comments before I go to the next comment. Yeah, okay, this is where I was. Because this is a good piece of advice for Jazzy. And it's a good piece of advice for women in general. Men like to chase. You have to give them something to chase. Even when it comes to sex. Like, you can let them know, you can purr, you can do all that stuff. Because they dogs. They like to chase the cat, okay? You can give them all, like, you know, I'm ready, let's do this, I'm feeling you. But sometimes they'll just appear in the door. I still giggle. That's how I know I love my husband. He still makes me giggle. You know that schoolgirl giggle you get when you was first just starting to mess around? Start smelling yourself and looking at the boy across the street. Remember that giggle you used to get? That giggle. When you've been with somebody as long as I have been, and you can still get that giggle. Not a forced giggle. You want to stop it from happening because you're like, why am I giggling? I'm old as fuck. It ain't like we haven't done this before. But he still make you giggle. Let me know when you get that, Jazzy. Let me know when you get that. But so far, you haven't had that. Because if you had, you'd be married. I need to chase a fucking goddamn treadmill. Bitch, please. I chase flights that I don't pay for. Okay? In first class. That means while your tired ass is still walking down trying to get you a bottle of water or something on the other side to take on the plane with you because you back there in economy, and maybe even like a chicken box from KFC or somewhere or something. I don't know what's in the terminal like that outside of the big stores like Chanel and stuff. And who else I like? I like Coach. I like, who else is out there that I like? That I'll go in their store. I'm trying to think. Like, I like perfumes and jewelry, so I'm always in there. Like, I got so much perfume, I can't even wear it all. I think I had every last Beyonce. That's what I'm saying. Because, you know, when I come in and I check into the airport, they pick me up. And I ain't ashamed to say that. They sure do. They pick me up right there. They weigh my luggage. And, yeah, I'm legally disabled. Fuck you, bitches. But that don't mean I can't walk. See? I can walk. But, see, here what gets marked being legally disabled gets you, especially when you're flying first class. I don't have to weigh my luggage. That shit be over like a motherfucker. But you know what they gonna put on it? The big disabled thing on my luggage. So even though I get the extra bag or two for being in first class or business class, I also get the overage. So I'm the reason your bag can't get on your flight. Don't you love it? So they pick me up, right? And then they take me through customs, all that shit. Because if I'm getting on a flight, I'm leaving the country. Because everywhere else, I'm driving or taking a train. I don't care because the train is first class here too. Okay. I'm not trying to. I can't. I hate flying. Okay? I really do. I'm fucked up when I show to the airport. And not only am I already fucked up and smoke the blunt on the way before I get on the plane, right? Or even check in. But then I go up to the first class lounge. Let me tell you about the first class lounge. Jazzy, and all you bitches, you skinny bitches, and you know who you are, that want to talk about my weight, that fly yourself around. Or don't fly yourself around, but send money to other men and claim they're your husband, okay? And are threatened by me, even though I only weigh 700 pounds. I mean, I don't, oh no, not 700. I'm 3 tons now. Yeah, 3 tons. That's what I am. Lady La, much love, hugs, and kisses. Welcome to the room, darling. Let me tell you about the first class, okay? Lady La, that's what I am. Shh, don't tell them. Don't. That's what they say. That's the word on the street. And you know the word on the street is the truth. That's the word on the street, yes. I'm my biggest life worthy. Or my big life, or whatever the fuck the name of that show is. I don't even watch it. Now, where was I? I'm up in the first class lounge, right? Let me tell you what's in the first class lounge. Internet. So now I done hooked my laptop up and I'm online. Doing whatever the fuck it is I do online. I got a beautiful view of the runway and the planes. So I'm watching them take off, land, taxi. There's food everywhere. Not only is there food everywhere, but goddamn it, is liquor top shelf everywhere. So I done showed up fucked up, and now I'm still fucked up. Cause I'm drinking hot toddies, mimosas, straight glasses of champagne, Jack, whatever I'm feeling, Remy, whatever, top shelf, whatever I want is right there at my fingertips, okay? While I'm waiting for my flight. If I want to go to sleep, I can. And look, you know what I hear? My flight called out. But do you think I'm getting up to go meet my flight? Uh-uh. You know when I get up to go meet my flight? About a half an hour later, 40 minutes later. When they show up for me and escort me to my flight. They actually take me to my flight. I'm not walking. No, I'm not walking. I'm on the little cart that you see running through the airport with my luggage in tow. My carry-ons, anyway, on this side of the flight. And guess what? I'm going to ride past you while you standing in line. And you going to be like, who that bitch right there? Well, bitch, that's KEYDADMAN. And they going to ride me up the tarmac. I mean, not the tarmac, the little thingy. What is it called? That's connected to the plane. You know, when you leave the building and you walk up there. Not when you got to go outside, but when you go from the building. Whatever it's called. And you know where I'm going to get off at? In front the door to the plane. Ain't that by the bitch? I ain't even got to walk up there if I don't want to. But you're still standing in line waiting. Right, Jazzy? And then I'm going to sit down in my suite in first class. Because that's why I love British Air. It's a whole suite. My seat lay down into a bed. I have TV. I have video games. I like the window seat because as much as I don't like to fly, I like to see out the window in case there's going to be some issues. A bitch like me need to see shit coming, okay? For real. Okay? And while we waiting for your dusty ass with your garbage bag carry on to get on the plane, I'm sitting there with a glass of either a mimosa, depending on what time my flight is, a mimosa, straight champagne, Remy and Coke, because they don't never have Pepsi on the plane. Ooh, that burns me up. And Coke, a magazine or a newspaper. If my fat ass is hungry, I even got a sandwich. Because I'm in first class. See, whatever I ask for, they going to bring it to me. Now, if you're on a flight that's in flight and it comes with a meal and you're in economy, you're getting a sandwich, a bag of juice, and a bag of chips, a can of soda or juice or water or something. That's what you're getting, and a cookie. My fat ass, I'm eating filet mignon with roasted potatoes. Oh, you and asparagus. And yes, I have a glass of champagne then too. And if my hungry 3,500 pound ass is hungry, because most of my flights include breakfast and dinner, or breakfast and lunch, or lunch and dinner, because, I do intercontinental flights, okay? I'm not just doing an hour flight halfway across the country or a 2 hour flight across the country, depending on the jet lag, okay? Or not the jet lag, the jet stream, because that has something to do with how fast a flight, whether you late, early, storms, all that type shit. If I should get hungry and say, look, I'm hungry, either I can get my fat ass up and go in the kitchen and grab me a sandwich, because that's what first class has, its own kitchen. Or I can knock on the window. Yeah, I said knock on the window because I'm in my own private suite. And roll it down and bother my husband who's on the aisle to go and get that sandwich for me that I want. Or I can have him flag down the steward or stewardess or the air attendant, which, because they went all PC now. That's how old I am. And they can go get that shit for me. Now, Jazzy, this was a light intuitive reading on your ass. I was laying off because I was kind of feeling empathy for you. Kinda. Because you're a dead horse that's been taking a lot of beating out here on these streets. And no way you try to frame it or have anyone speak for you makes it better. Okay, it just doesn't. It doesn't make it look better for you. No matter how many receipts you put out, that's all after your tribe was gone. And to those that's fighting that battle or were fighting that battle, I'm going to be honest with you. In the end, it's inconsequential because the sin that she committed towards her children was done months before that even went in. And that was the second go around. She was already doing them wrong for it to even get to that point. And that's the part nobody speaks on. And for all you piss poor men that support that shit, I want you to ask yourself, would you make Jazzy your baby mama? Because Buddy sure as hell said no. Ha! So you think about that. So if you would have her as a baby mama, then you just as piss poor and dusty dirty as she is. And for you bitches. Oh, I almost forgot. So let me make this public. Ty, I think you're a piss poor bitch and a piss poor friend also. Because there is no way in this world I would let my best friend, number one, lose her children because I couldn't take them on, not even for a day or two, to give her a break or while she wants to go on a date with a man. There's no way I would allow her to either allegedly use the system as a babysitter or really need their help. That they end up in the system. I would quietly take her children before I would let them end up in the system and let her retain custody and just say they visited me. I would lie for my best friend and I don't lie. And I damn sure wouldn't let her get on a plane or leave her stranded when she got to the other side. And then get up here and advocate the fact that she online making a fool out of fucking self. You just as piss poor. Maybe people need to look into what's going on in your house. Or maybe what's going on in your house is why you didn't want her children there. Generational curse, anybody? I don't believe shit coming out from that camp. I don't believe shit coming out from over there. All them bitches liars. And I see one of you, you know who you are, a couple of you, that used to smile up in my face and had a lot to say to me. But soon as I came out talk about the fact of what's going on with this Jazzy bitch, all of a sudden y'all got a problem speaking to me and talking to me. Because you know what the fuck I'm saying is true. Now, the hat is still out there, Jazzy. But like I said, an interview with me is not an easy one. Because we, the people, have questions. And I have no problem asking them. But there seems to be a problem with you answering them. At least honestly. And you know I see you. Double entendre. And yes, that was pronounced correctly. Now, my darlings, I'm going to get out of here. Because, you know, I didn't, come down a little bit. I'm being lazy at the moment because I don't feel like twisting. So I done pulled out the, roach clip. But they've been marinating for about 6 months. So, they 5 per 5. But I don't want y'all to sit here me flicking the light and shit. Y'all already listening to my vape, which is not a hookah. I'm not smoking a hookah, you dumb bitch. It's a vape pen. You know who you are. The propagator of lies. That's what I'm going to start calling you. And it ain't going to be a joke. Propagator of lies. Fuck I need to be a goddamn sidekick for when I'm a queen of my own kingdom. And I have a king that I sleep with every night. That I don't have to worry about at all. that when I showed up on his arm, women got jealous and mad. He was a prize pick. Do you not understand? He waited 8 years to remarry. 8 years to remarry. That's how much he loved his first wife, and the healing process took 8 years. And you know, in them 8 years, when you got you a high value, high quality man that's taking care of his youngins, he got a job, he driving a nice car and shit. He a bachelor with a house, own the house and the land. You know, all the single women gonna come a flocking. He ain't see none of them. He saw me from 4,000 miles away. Flew out to me, fucked me good. Multiples, bitch, multiples. That 90 minutes ahead, y'all complaining about it. That motherfucker would have been drowning in 90 minutes. The fuck, I'd have drowned the fuck out of Buddy. He'd have been like, baby, I'm full. I thirst no more. Well, you can fly over the country for a lover's getaway. There's nothing wrong with that. But here's the part that a lot of these young bitches seem to be missing. You don't pay for the flight. Motherfucker, you want a lover's giveaway? Where am I picking my ticket up from? The fuck? When are you sending the plane? Is it a helicopter? What's coming? You sending an Uber? Shit, even in my young horn days, I'm asking for cab fare. The fuck? I only gotta get you to the other side of Baltimore. You got the cab fare? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't catching no bus. Fuck that. Wait, it's a booty call? Okay, I'm down. What was it? Lover, homie, friend? Ain't that what R. Kelly put out on 12 Play? See, that's the generation I'm from. Homie, lover, friend. You got the cab fare. It's 2 a.m. The club closed, legs open. And so are the cabs. Or you sending a sedan for me? Something. Yeah, we get sedans. You paying for the hack? What's going on? The fuck? And that was when I was poor. I don't get it. Y'all bitches and be fucking like concerned about my wallet. But look at the flow of cash. Even if it is my husband's money, it's still my money. That's how I know you ain't in no real marriage or relationship. See, you know why he my husband? He came to Baltimore and paid bills. The fuck? He paid bills. I didn't even have to ask him. I actually cried. I took myself to the side and cried. Because this man paid my bills. I'm independent. I always have been. Work, had my own house, shit like that. I'm the party girl. My 30s, somewhere I slowed down because I had surgery and I was forced to slow down at 30. I retired. I had to start thinking about the next phase of life. I guess that happens for all when you turn 30. At least those of us that's regular. I started like, what are you curious about? I just happened to. What are you confused or curious about, darling? Is that Curry? Is that what you're saying? Because I was thinking about you. I miss you a little bit. But yeah, so I guess that's my time. How long I been live on here, y'all? Oh my God, I done gave y'all like an hour and 10 minutes. That's what I normally give y'all for the book. Speaking of the book is coming up. Hopefully this week, the next novel. We are continuing our honor of Eric Jerome Dickey, his life and legacy in literature, especially black literature. We will be doing a novel this time. And then I will be done with Eric Jerome Dickey, and we will be going on to March's book. Okay? My darlings, y'all know it's been real. I'm getting ready to go twist me up something or be lazy and pull the roach clip out again. I don't know. Right now I'm being lazy. Because one of my favorite DJs is on. He's going to DJ for about 10, 12 hours. And it's going to be fire, and he's going to be high as fuck and drunk the whole time. Okay? But, yeah, the book is coming up. So then we'll be done with Eric Jerome Dickey. And then on to a new author. I think I'm going to try to do a female author next. We'll see. My gaming got to get back up on Twitch because I owe my subscribers over their content. Right now, I'm constantly doing music for them. But I owe them some real content and interaction over there. I might put some gaming up over here, maybe videos or something. I don't know. I talk about a bunch of shit while I'm gaming. So just know you might get roasted while I'm gaming. Because I don't always listen to the playback. I just edit when I'm in a rush and I don't listen to the match. So I might have called you all kind of bitches, hoes, and shit while I was playing. Okay, I said it. All right, fuck it. It's out there. Okay? It just is what it is. I try not to record those, but most of the time when I get a win is when I'm talking the most shit about one of y'all. Okay? I'm not gonna lie. I'll be talking mad shit. Okay? That's just how it goes. Especially when I'm playing offline. And we just playing to be playing, and then it comes out to be a good game. Okay? And I record it. I'm trying to get better at that. Let's see. I guess that's all the announcements. I'm trying not to roast because I'm trying to move in. I got some panels that's coming up. So if you're interested and you're not afraid to get on here and talk about some non-PC shit and the real and raw, then, hit my link when I drop it. Because I have some real subjects that, from my point of view, that I like to talk about. I don't really like bragging and shit. A lot of people say, well, can you say certain things a lot? That's because a lot of people accuse me of shit. And I know I don't owe them an explanation, but I deal with honesty so much that I have to be honest. And I don't mean to come off as bragging. Because I give you my last if you need it more than I do. That's just how it works. I need to turn my humidifier on. Y'all know I can't breathe. I got sleep apnea and shit. Y'all pray for me because, every breath could be my last breath according to certain people. Although I'm a vocalist. You don't even realize the reason you can hear me breathing most of the time. Listen to how many words I get out in one breath. And then when I take a breath. That's control with the diaphragm. That's a vocal technique. Why you think when I'm roasting motherfuckers, I can go so long without taking a breath? And when I do, it sounds like a preacher. Pulling from the diaphragm. I don't like that preacher sound. I gotta be honest about that. I don't. But I understand where it comes from when inhaling. But, it is what it is. I'm gonna twist me up a bun. And then I'm gonna roll my 4,000-pound ass out the bed, down the hallway, scream, hope my husband hears me, and helps me roll myself on top of my bucket. And then Maybe wash my ass with a rag, because we haven't decided whether I'm clean, unclean, whatever. We don't know, And didn't get my ass rolled the fuck back up the hallway, up the steps. That's gonna be hard for him, cause he's fat himself, and he old as fuck. And get me like 4.5 feet off the bed. I mean, off the floor, back onto my bed. Cause don't forget, my bed. We could have an orgy on my bed. To be quite honest, my bed is 7 by 7. That's bigger than your bedroom, right, Jazzy? My bed alone. But I digress. I'm just saying. I need to get my office together. I don't know. I might start turning my camera on. Maybe. Maybe I'll do it this spring. Maybe I'll do it for my birthday. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out. I'm just fucking with you. Oh, it was made submission of Black History Month. They gave us the shortest month, first of all, which was February. I think it's because maybe of its proximity to Martin Luther King Day. I don't know which came first. I have to do the research on that. It's been many years since I did that type of history. Juneteenth. I'm out on that at the moment. As to whether or not that should actually be a national holiday, I'm not sure. Because I figure I'm not sure, because we had to be declared a nation. And as far as black people as a whole, again, that's another controversial subject that I can do a panel on, and we can discuss it, because it does tie into some of the other subjects that I would like to discuss. Much love, hugs, and kisses, Will. Welcome to the room. So it does fall into that spectrum that I like to talk about. I put up the question about the series about carbonation, and to be quite honest with y'all, remastered, it's like what, 200 and some, almost 300 episodes. I'm not sure that I got more receipts that aren't even out there. I don't know that I really want to deal with them like that, put that energy into them anymore. You might, you might, depending on how shit roll. Yeah, I know about all of them, but I didn't get like a high amount of likes on the question, first of all, or comments. Second of all, am I going? If I do it, I'll tell you this much. If I do it for y'all, it's gonna come as a feature. It'll be a feature film. Y'all know how I like to drop them from time to time, and it take me about a week or two to edit those once I see the storyboard. I'm still not seeing the storyboard, and I'm not hearing a soundtrack to it either. Raz, much love, hugs, and kisses. Welcome to the room, darling. So y'all know I have checked my IG. And y'all can mail me there. Don't call me, mail me. Okay? Only certain ones know to call me. And then or you can hit me up on Twitch and like mail me through there. I'll probably respond faster through Twitch. It's still gonna be a minute, but I'll see it. It'll constantly stare me in the face and eventually get on my nerves. Whereas IG, I'm in and out and the notifications are turned off. Oh no, their energy is right where it's supposed to be. But what they got, see, this is the thing. This is why I'm gonna talk about this about carbonation and Nature Boy. This is why my docu-series, I never gave commentary, and I never will give like serious commentary over the actual videos, except for this. Well, I guess this could be considered, but um, and let the conversation take place in the chat. And here's why: because I'm putting it in front of your face exactly how they manipulating what they call cosmic currency or the pendulum. It's not necessarily karma. A lot of y'all sit in the spiritual community and like to say I'm so spiritual and I'm into this, I'm into that. Y'all need to like look up stuff like humiliation rituals and things like that. I'm not trying to get in that lane and start teaching that type of stuff. I know that a lot of my conversations could be considered somewhere along in that line, but that's not what I'm here for. Dookie, my brother, much love, hugs, and kisses. Welcome to the room. Maribel, much love, hugs, and kisses. Welcome to the room, darlings. Beebs. But yeah, so I guess that's a call because I'm late today. I've been fussing at my sis. What time is it? 6:36. I'm a half an hour late, but she was late. I was up since 3 o'clock in the morning waiting. She was late. But anyway, why you sound so lazy? Well, Dick Jones, wouldn't you sound lazy if you didn't have to work for a living? If your man was a six-figure man, meaning that he made enough money to not only have the house paid for outright, meaning no money owed to the bank, no mortgage, that he also owns the land and by proxy so do you because you're now married to him. And therefore you are a lady of leisure without a care in the world. You don't have children worrying about where their next meal is coming from. You don't have children that aren't at home with their parents or where they belong, without clean clothes, a meal, and shoes. Well, if he works while I lay around all day and eat all day, he paying for it, right? Dick Jones, who's paying for you? Evidently, you just as lazy. You here, you jealous? You want to pay? Is that what you want to do? You want my life? That's why you threatened by me? That you had to show up in my chat? And who said I sound lazy? I'm from Baltimore. Nah, you pay me, bitch. I'm a madam. Money flows to me. I'm kind and give away what flows to me. Always know who you fucking with. What game? You ain't got no game if you over here talking to me. What game? Show me your game. Your game is to line my pockets. Then you got game. Let me know. If you can come 3 digits or stronger, then you got game. Hit me up. I work in fives, so 500 sounds about good right now. And I'll let you pay it in USD. I'm leaving now, Diva, anyway, because the roaches done got in. Much love, hugs, and kisses, my darling Niecy Pooh. You have sweet dreams. Nah, you can't afford my wig. I just told you send me 500 GBP. And I'll order me a wig. And you gonna put me on the strip because I make money. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, my heavy ass makes money. Right, you just admitted you're gonna put me on the strip. You only put money makers on the strip, right? That's all you do is you put money makers on the strip. Or you a piss poor pimp. I don't find it disrespectful. See, in order for me to find it disrespectful, I got to have respect for Dick Jones. Dick Jones has no respect for Dick Jones. That's why they in here like this talking to me. And they ain't won one yet. And see, this is what's going to happen, Dick Jones. This right here. See that? Just like that, I erased you. You didn't even get 15 minutes of fame. Oh, thank you for the 401k. I ain't worried about that. I'll be fat. Me and my 4,000 pound self is happy. 4 tons, we happy. In fact, you hear that? That's a bag of potato chips. I don't give a fuck. I might even have a piece of cake on my fucking desk. I don't give a fuck. When they come with something new, nothing new. Nothing new. But even with me needing to lose 50 pounds, I get flued out. You fly yourself. I ain't never paid for my own flight. Not one day in my life have I ever paid for my flight. I have never paid for my visa. I have never paid for my passport, ever. Not one day in my life. The most I paid for myself is maybe a bus ticket. Nope, I don't even think I did that either. Well, I take that back. Because I used to go on the New York shopping trips and ski trips to the Poconos in my partying days. So I did pay for that. And I have paid for a couple rental cars to go south and party with my girlfriends and shit in my heyday. But, I might want to hook up on that. But that was like stranger, one night stands and shit. But anyway, my darlings, I'm out. My fat ass is hungry. I guess my sister might want to play. Oh, I told you, he drunk and high now. Yeah, he drink Pabst beer. That trips me out. He drinks Pabst beer. Who still drinks Pabst beer? He be fucked up. He out in Cali, and that smoking that ganja and drinking them Pabst beers. And he'll play for like 10 to 12, sometimes 18 hours. And he'll jam the whole time. I love y'all. I'll holla. I know I done said that about 5 times. If you don't say it about 5 times, you ain't black. For real, for real. Love y'all. Mwah. Talk to you soon. And Jazzy, while I'm chasing the treadmill, and you chasing sanity and life itself, and your failure as a woman and a mother, let me know if you want to hit that link. Okay? Talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.